The enigma of Egyptian mummification. For millennia, the sands of Egypt have guarded an unparalleled secret: the artistry of mummification. It was more than mere burial, it was a profound ritual, a technological marvel that defied decay. Consider Seti I. Over 3,000 years have passed, yet his features remain remarkably preserved, a testament to the embalmer's skill. Think of the countless pharaohs and nobles, their bodies meticulously treated with natron salts, resins, and intricate wrappings. The Book of the Dead hints at the spiritual significance, but offers scant details on the precise methods employed. We know they removed organs, dehydrated the body, and employed sophisticated knowledge of anatomy and chemistry. But was this solely the product of human ingenuity? This mastery of preservation, this defiance of natural decomposition, could it have been inspired by a source beyond our current understanding of their world? Perhaps a civilization familiar with the long, cold sleep of interstellar travel, a civilization that had mastered the art of preserving life against the ravages of time and space. Unraveling the mummification process, we begin to understand the sheer audacity of this ancient art. It wasn't mere burial, it was a calculated defiance of decay. 70 days. That's how long it took. A carefully orchestrated dance against oblivion. The process involved intricate steps, each meticulously performed by specialized priests, faces masked, rituals steeped in reverence. Initially, the body was purified, washed with natron, a naturally occurring salt mixture. The brain, considered insignificant, was extracted through the nostrils with specialized hooks, a crude, yet effective method. Next, the major organs, except for the heart believed to be the seat of intelligence and emotion, were removed through an incision in the left side. These vital organs were then meticulously preserved, dehydrated with natron, and stored in canopic jars, each guarded by a specific deity. The body cavity itself was then packed with natron, absorbing the remaining moisture. After approximately 40 days, the natron was removed, and the body was washed again. To restore a lifelike appearance, the skin was often oiled and stuffed with linen or sawdust. Finally, the body was carefully wrapped in hundreds of yards of linen bandages, a process that could take weeks. Amulets were placed within the wrappings, each offering protection in the afterlife. The Book of the Dead, a collection of spells and incantations, was often included to guide the deceased through the underworld. This complexity, documented in texts like the Ebers Papyrus, reveals an advanced knowledge of anatomy and chemistry. Can we truly grasp the dedication required for such an elaborate undertaking? The consistency, the precision, the sheer commitment to preserving a human form for eternity speaks volumes about their beliefs and perhaps a hidden influence. The sheer scale of interstellar distances presents a formidable challenge to any spacefaring civilization. Journeys spanning light years would necessitate technologies far beyond our current comprehension, particularly in biological preservation. Imagine a species capable of manipulating the very fabric of life, slowing down, or even halting the aging process. Theoretical physicists have long pondered the possibilities of suspended animation, exploring concepts like cryopreservation, freezing living organisms at extremely low temperatures, and induced torpor, a state of dormancy akin to hibernation. These methods pose risks, including ice crystal formation and cellular damage. More advanced techniques might involve manipulating metabolic rates, repairing cellular damage at a molecular level, or even utilizing quantum entanglement to maintain biological integrity across vast distances. Consider the hypothetical scenario of a species mastering such technologies. For them, interstellar travel would become a viable option. Preserving their biological integrity during these voyages would be paramount. The development of sophisticated preservation techniques, perhaps involving specialized chambers, advanced nutrient solutions, and precisely calibrated energy fields, would be essential. Is it not conceivable that such a civilization, encountering ancient cultures on Earth, might have shared or demonstrated aspects of these life-preserving techniques? While direct intervention remains speculative, the transfer of knowledge, however veiled, is a possibility worth exploring. Could the elaborate rituals of mummification be, in some way, echoes of such encounters? Could the ancient Egyptians, observing advanced techniques, have adapted them to their own spiritual and cultural framework? Consider the meticulous removal of internal organs. While Egyptians believed this was crucial for the deceased's journey to the afterlife, could this also mirror alien procedures for slowing down biological processes during interstellar travel? Removing organs reduces metabolic activity, minimizing the risk of decay, a principle applicable regardless of the destination, be it the afterlife or a distant star system. The desiccation process, using natron salt, is another intriguing point. Natron effectively draws out moisture, preventing decomposition. Could this technique have parallels in advanced dehydration methods used by extraterrestrial civilizations to preserve biological material for extended periods? Anomalies also present themselves. The Egyptians carefully preserved the heart, believing it to be the seat of intelligence and emotion. The brain, conversely, was often discarded or extracted with less reverence. This contrasts sharply with our modern understanding of biology, where the brain holds paramount importance. But what if an alien civilization, possessing a vastly different understanding of consciousness, prioritized other organs or biological markers unknown to us, influencing the specific organs preserved? The use of resin and bitumen, imported from distant lands like Lebanon, to further seal and protect the body is another point of interest. Was this simply a means of ensuring preservation? Or could these materials have possessed properties that, unknowingly to the Egyptians, aided in shielding the body from certain types of radiation or environmental factors encountered during long-duration stasis? These subtle deviations from purely practical considerations invite further examination. A deeper dive is warranted. The Egyptians prized the heart. What if extraterrestrials valued something else entirely? Ancient astronaut theories, gaining traction in the mid-20th century, offered a radical alternative to conventional historical narratives. Figures like Erich von Däniken, with his 1968 bestseller Chariots of the Gods, popularized the notion that extraterrestrial beings had visited Earth in antiquity, influencing the development of human civilizations. Von Däniken pointed to monumental structures like the pyramids of Giza and the Nazca Lines as evidence of advanced technology beyond the capabilities of ancient humans, attributing their construction to alien intervention. Simultaneously, authors like Zecharia Sitchin, interpreting ancient Sumerian texts, proposed that the Anunnaki, extraterrestrial beings from the planet Nibiru, seeded humanity on Earth. These ideas, though often criticized by mainstream scholars, resonated with a public intrigued by the mysteries of the past and the possibility of life beyond Earth. The appeal lay in their ability to explain unexplained phenomena and offer a grand, unifying narrative of human history, one intertwined with the cosmos. Did these theories simply reflect a fascination with the unknown, or did they tap into something more profound, a forgotten encounter encoded within the very fabric of our ancient world? But was it simply about preserving a body? Or something far grander? The Egyptian obsession with the afterlife permeates every aspect of their civilization, from the humblest grave goods to the colossal pyramids designed as eternal homes. Mummification, then, transcends mere embalming. It's a ritualistic transformation, a carefully orchestrated act of preservation. Texts like the Book of the Dead meticulously detail the soul's perilous journey through the underworld, a journey requiring a physically intact vessel. Consider the canopic jars, each safeguarding specific organs, each meticulously preserved. Imseti guarded the liver, Duamutef the stomach, Hapi the lungs, and Kabesanuf the intestines, each protected by a specific deity, a clear indication that maintaining physical integrity was paramount for successful passage to the afterlife. But what if this earthly immortality was a symbolic echo of a grander, cosmic ambition? Did the Egyptians, perhaps influenced by knowledge gleaned from the stars, perceive mummification as a way to cheat death not just in the duet, but on a scale we are only beginning to grasp the form of stasis? A preparation for a journey not just to the afterlife, but beyond. Was it a seed planted for a future awakening, echoing the potential for suspended animation utilized in extraterrestrial travel? The meticulous care suggests more than religious devotion. It hints at scientific understanding, however nascent, intertwined with spiritual yearning. A quest for immortality reaching far beyond the banks of the Nile. The alignment of pyramids with constellations, the intricate knowledge of astronomy, the very concept of cyclical rebirth, all point to a civilization deeply connected to the cosmos. Beyond speculation, a definitive answer remains elusive. The enduring enigma of mummification, however, compels us to consider unconventional possibilities. While the alien influence theory remains firmly in the realm of conjecture, the unparalleled sophistication of ancient Egyptian practices continues to baffle researchers. What drove them to such lengths? Recent archaeological discoveries in Saqqara, revealing previously unknown preservation techniques and materials, add further layers to this mystery. The quest for immortality, whether driven by earthly ambition or extraterrestrial inspiration, may have unlocked secrets yet to be fully comprehended. Future discoveries may ultimately illuminate the true origins of this remarkable art, forever intertwining earthly ingenuity with the boundless possibilities of the cosmos. A testament, perhaps, to ingenuity both human and other. The secrets of mummification, shrouded in mystery, continue to beckon us. Considering the potential influence of advanced alien technology on ancient Egyptian mummification, specifically their possible knowledge of suspended animation techniques for long-duration space travel, what specific element of the mummification process strikes you as most indicative of potential knowledge transfer, rather than purely independent invention? Share your thoughts in the comments below.